Okay, so I just want to start this video by saying that I know I don't have to make this video. I know I don't have to apologize to anyone besides Lee. I feel like I need to as a lesson. Like, I want to be realistic. I want to be raw. And I think I took it too far. I know I took it too far. But this comes along with it. This is the other side of it. With being realistic and raw is admitting when you've done wrong. Admitting when you've made a mistake. So learn from my mistake. Hey guys, it's Kat, and today I'm going to be talking about something a little different. So I'm just going to hop in and say that I was wrong, and I made a mistake, and I am human. And I said when starting this that I wasn't going to do this, but I think I took sharing my life too far. This is less on YouTube and more on like just social media in general, specifically my private Instagram. If you follow me and follow my stories, you know that I have been very open about the whole co-parenting thing, and I started off just kind of talking about some struggles, and I started off with like trying to just be honest that like it was not easy and it just honestly sucked. But it got to the point where I took it way too far, and I started turning my being honest and open to like complaining and not being a good role model for my daughter, not being a good Christian role model, and just completely being wrong, honestly, and it would hurt people. And I've already had private discussions with them. I know it was wrong, and I'm sorry for anyone else who, to those that I was sharing that and setting that example for, to those who just put up with me knowing that it was wrong and just like, I don't want to say thank you for not like saying anything, because obviously that's not necessarily good either, but even if you would have at that time, I probably wouldn't have listened because I was just in a very bad mindset. I thought I was dealing with things really well, and I wasn't. It's okay to vent, but you really shouldn't do it online, and you really shouldn't. I mean, you do you, but that's not how I roll. And if you are going to vent, you shouldn't be bashing another person online. It's just not very healthy to do. I at least shouldn't. Again, you do you. I just think it's not really the right thing to do. And I know it's not, and I guess I didn't even fully realize that that's what I was doing. I just ended up getting so upset, and the first thing I did, how I was dealing with it, was going towards social media, and that's not okay. That's not appropriate, and it can be very hurtful, and it makes you look foolish too. So I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. So I decided to take a little step back from super in-depth videos. Honestly, I've just been doing some chill ones because I needed some time to just like reflect. And I think the whole sharing much about our relationship, I should have taken a little bit of a step back from. There's some stuff that I was really excited for, but I should have just like waited longer to share certain information. And I'm glad that I shared some of it, like the videos I think I put up on YouTube. For the most part, I'm pretty sure I'm glad I shared it, but like I'll continue to share some of that journey as long as he's okay with it, which everything I posted, he was aware of I was going to post, so for YouTube. But I will say that like on other social media, that's obviously not what happened, and I didn't think it was affecting anyone. I thought that like, I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. At first, I thought I was, like, just trying to, again, be very realistic, because I do not in any way, shape, or form want to glamorize teen pregnancy. Honestly, anyone that, like, is not stable and they tell me they want a baby, I'm like, I totally understand. Your emotions are totally valid, but I would not recommend doing it until you're, like, at a stable point, or at least a relatively stable point, because there's no perfect timing. So I do apologize for that, and I just want to step forward in life and like move on from that. And I'm sharing this because I want to show that like nobody's perfect and that you just gotta learn and grow from situations. And so yeah, I did not handle things in the most mature manner in the slightest. And again, I'm sorry for that. I don't know. I mean, I could give excuses, but it just doesn't really matter. What matters is that I've realized it, it's done and over with, I've accepted that, my apology has been accepted, I've been forgiven, and it's time to move on from it. So, thank you so much for watching. I know this is kind of random, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. Just, get the life lessons out of this and call it good, because I'm not going to go into depth with explaining it, because, again, I'm moving forward with it. I'm posting this because I know that a lot of people don't like to admit when they're wrong, and I know how frustrating that is for me, and I know I learned that at a pretty, decent age. And I kind of made a promise to myself that if you realize you're in the wrong, you need to admit it and apologize for it. And sometimes that can be really hard because you have to let go of your pride to do that and just be a better person about it. I wouldn't say be the bigger person, because a lot of the times if you're in the wrong, you were in the wrong. You're not being the bigger person. You're just being a better person than what you could be by not admitting that you were wrong. I wanted to do it kind of publicly, though, because I just felt like it was the right thing to do as far as, clearing the air and setting an example. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and that's about it. Bye!